welcome beautiful souls to my channel, Light of Shaya. Today is Sunday, so it's going to be one of our weekly pick a card readings, so welcome. I'm going to go ahead and insert a clip in just a moment here with your for your pile selection. And I'll have timestamps located down below. Today's question is going to be, what messages do your spirit guides have for you? So I went ahead and picked out the oracle cards to save a little bit of time. I used the Soul's Journey, the Angel and Ancestors, and the Spirit Animal Oracle decks to see whatever messages your spirit guides have for you. And I'll go ahead and show you what decks I'll be using. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot, the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and we have the Golden Art Nouveau here. So I'll go ahead and insert that clip here. For those of you interested, I do have an Instagram page. Feel free to follow me there for daily readings. Once I have a larger following, I'll be doing pick a card readings. And I will go ahead and see you at your corresponding piles. Alrighty, beautiful souls, welcome to your pile selection. So for pile 1 on the left-hand side, we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Pile 2 is going to be the Mystic Mondays deck. And pile 3 on the far right is going to be the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. So feel free to pause the video here if you need some more time to meditate on your pile. And I'll see you at your piles. Alrighty, pile 1, if you chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what the oracle cards have to say for us. So we have Lord, take charge with authority. So right now your spirit guides are asking you to step into a leadership role. Now this could look differently for every single one of you, of course. There will be nuances here, but for some of you this could be take control of your life. If you've been feeling stuck right now, it's time for you to take action. For others of you, if you've been stuck in career, or if you feel you haven't been able to move forward in a relationship, you're being asked to take charge. We have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So this particular card is asking you to get out of your head a little bit. So if you've been overthinking things, it's time for you to root yourself, ground yourself. Feel free to do meditation exercises on your root chakra, and in particular envisioning your grounding cord going deep into Mother Earth's heart center. We have Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So I am definitely getting here. This is a lot of feminine energy. The Lord, of course, is very masculine energy. That's Aries. For me, he represents the Emperor. So maybe some of you have been stuck in your head quite a bit, and you're being called to ground yourself in your body here. This is about taking action in your life and owning your emotions. So your spirit guides are asking you to own your emotions, connect with them. If you haven't been addressing a particular issue, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to feel your feelings. If you need a good cry, feel free to cry. Alrighty, for our next card here, we have Grasshopper Spirit. Take a leap of faith, number 30. So this is calling you to step into action. Once again, take a leap of faith. Is there something that you want to do? Is there something that you've been holding back from doing? Now's the time for you to hop into action with Grasshopper Spirit. We have Watch and Wait. So this is quite interesting. Seahorse Spirit. That's a number 53. So number 8, which is about action, oddly enough. But this is about taking some time for contemplation. So maybe before taking a leap of faith, it's interesting. So staying grounded and rooted, right? And connect with your emotions. So maybe instead of hopping into action, what your spirit guides are actually asking you to do is ground yourself first. Tap into your intuition. What is your heart telling you to do? And then you can take the decisive action. So instead of making an action that is impulsive, do it from a practical headspace. Do it from a practical heart space, if that makes sense. From the Soul's Journey, we have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So this could be a relationship. Some of you may be wanting to hop into a relationship, move things along quickly, and you're being asked instead to ground yourself, root yourself, get in touch with your emotions, and then you can actually take the actions that you need to. Maybe some of you have been stuck in your head about this. Let's see what else we have here. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So some of you may be going through a difficult time right now, and your spirit guides are asking you to ground yourself for that reason. When we get stuck in our head because of the problems that we encounter, this is not conducive to a good environment for us in order for us to move out of these situations. So your spirit guides, especially if you're dealing with a relationship, are asking you to get in tune with your emotions, express yourself in a healthy manner, allow those things to flow through you, and remember that these difficulties are simply learning lessons for you, a way of getting in touch with yourself and finding out in this life what it is that you want. Your soul is calling you in a particular direction, and adversity helps you figure out what you don't want, right? We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So this is really important here. Focus on what makes you happy. Watch a comedy. Go to the movies, watch a comedy, or do it at home. Be safe, social distance, of course, during these times. But if you're watching this at a later date, you could feel free to go to the movies and watch a comedy or go to a stand-up comedian show. This could also simply be just do things that make you happy, sing in the shower, dance like there's no tomorrow, whatever that may look like to you. That gets you into a high vibe state, and that allows you to feel better about yourself and your circumstances. We have, of course, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So with this card here, this is about bringing yourself into balance, right? Stay rooted and grounded, connect with your emotions. Do you see this common theme here that your spirit guides are trying to get through to you? There's something about balance being required, especially if you're dealing with relationships, because when we're in a balanced state and we're confident and calm within ourselves, we can move forward in life. So let's see what other, I'm going to go ahead and get into the ethereal visions here, what other messages your spirit guides have for you. So what is something that needs to be made aware, or pile 1 needs to be made aware of? Alright, so here we have the 4 of Swords. It's time for you to take a rest, take a break. If you've been working yourself to the bone, it's time for you to rest. Take some time to meditate, take some time to contemplate things, watch and wait, right? It's time to get yourself into a balanced state so you can make informed decisions with the 4 of Swords. If you're stuck in your head, sometimes with the 4 of Swords, that could be about too much contemplation. It's time for you to relax. Take a bath if you need to. If that's the way that you do some self-care, of course, but do something fun, exciting for yourself. Take a rest, recover from any of these circumstances. We do have the Lovers here, so this is definitely a relationship pile I'm getting here with the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. This is about choosing love, and this is love of self too, right? So we should always love ourselves first. If you're going through a difficult time in your relationship, focus on the good in it. Focus on what makes you love this person. What is it that drew you to this person in the first place? How does this person with the 10 of Cups emotionally fulfill you? And focus on that. For those of you who are single, this could be a call to go within, ground yourself, and understand your emotions, and get yourself into a balanced state. Because then the love connection can come in, but there needs to be nurturing of the self first. With the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, this is more balanced energy. This is Sagittarian energy. So we do have some conflicting energies here, of course, because Gemini and Sagittarius are opposite signs, but they're really, really similar. And interestingly enough, I've talked about this before, but in the Thoth deck, the Temperance card is referred to as art. And in that particular deck, it's the twins merged into one being. So it's actually a two-headed being pouring the kind of like the cups here. One's fire, one's water. It's the twins who have finally merged together, and they've come into union physically. This is a very 5D connection that is coming into fruition here on the earthly plane. So your spirit guides are letting you know about this connection and the potential for it. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling out of balance, it's a time for you to go within and balance yourself first, because then you can truly move into this relationship from a place of happiness. So let's see, what is this love connection looking like right now? Okay, see, this is making a lot of sense to me right now with the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you may be feeling frustrated in this particular connection. You've probably already invested a great deal in it, and you've been waiting for it to bear fruit, and you're wondering, when is this going to happen? This is an energy of watch and wait. So the reason why this is happening is likely divinely guided with the Temperance card. For me, this is angelic presence. It's my angelic presence card. So this is about waiting. There's a reason why you're being put into this place of waiting, because it's likely a time for you, not for your person. You both came into each other's lives for a reason, and this is likely meant to be. But the big thing right now that you're being called to do is watch and wait. The reason this isn't coming to fruition yet is because it's divine timing. It's not on our timing, unfortunately. So it's about going within. This is a time to balance yourself out so you can both come into union from a balanced state. Likely your person right now is going through a similar thing. You likely are mirroring each other with these two cards here. For some of you, this could be a twin flame connection. Or a high-level soulmate, a divine counterpart. So this is about taking that time to wait, and then comes the leap of faith, then comes the taking action with authority. Maybe it's your person who's going to be doing this. So where is this relationship heading if we listen here to your spirit guides? Where is this connection heading for pile 1? So that card wanted to come out. Okay. Look at this. The Hierophant. So this is the sign of Taurus here. So this is commitment. This is a higher level of commitment coming in. So you guys are going to be moving into commitment. Maybe some of you are waiting for this. If you're just barely dating and you already get that intuitive feeling that this is supposed to go the distance, it will. With the Hierophant card here, this is about leveling up the commitment, leveling up our commitment with one another in relationships, right? So if some of you aren't engaged yet, you might be getting engaged. For some of you, this could be a marriage. With the King of Swords here, this is clear communication. This is somebody coming through and being decisive about what they want. Now, this is coming from a place that is very masculine, so there's no real emotion here in the way that they display it. So this person may have deep feelings for you, but they're not actually demonstrating that outright. And so this may be a conversation about how they want to move in commitment with you. Let's get one more card about this. So this is going to come in very quickly with the Tower. So there's going to be a Tower moment coming in that's going to shift the dynamic here. The universe doesn't really like stagnant energy, like with the Four of Swords here. So there's going to be something that comes in that's going to shake the foundation of this relationship. Let's see what this Tower is about. This is rapid communication. This person may suddenly travel to you. This person may simply come in and tell you, this is what I want now. I'm sorry I took so long. I'm sorry that this may have taken so long, but this is what I want. This person may travel to you just on an impulse. This is very fast-moving energy. So if you've been patient, this is fantastic because this is exactly what was meant to happen. Maybe you're the typically people watching the tarot readings are feminine, so this means that your masculine is likely having a kind of like a wake-up call to the Empress here. This is you, the Taurus Libra energy. So this is about going the distance with you. This person thinks you're absolutely beautiful, that you embody love, pure love. This person loves you so much. This card is ruled by Venus, and that is the planet of love. So this person is going to communicate to you. Some of them may be having sleepless nights over this with the Nine of Swords. So this connection is meant to go the distance. It's just a matter of time. So your spirit guides are telling you this connection is going in a very beautiful direction. All you have to do is wait and balance and ground yourself. It's a time for you to not do much, but really just sit in your feelings, figure out what it is that you want in your life, stay grounded, stay rooted in the reality. Be mindful. If you have a hard time with your thoughts running away from you, focus on the present moment now. What are your feelings at this moment? What is it that you're touching? What is it that you're smelling? What is it, if you're washing the dishes, pay attention to the motions of your hands and the feeling of the water touching your skin. It's about being super present in the moment, and this calms us. This is the state of our soul. Naturally, because it's the I am state, it's the I am being, right? So this is what your spirit guides are trying to get to you desperately. It's important for you to stay in a balanced state, because when you do this and your person comes in, you'll be able to react in a way that is very calm and balanced. It's not going to be erratic. Your person, on the other hand, clearly is going to be a little bit erratic because they've maybe realized, this is what I want. Why have I been waiting so long, right? So pile 1, this is what your spirit guides have been trying to tell you. This looks fantastic. Congratulations to all of you out there. I wish you the best of luck with this. If you enjoyed this content, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care. Alrighty, welcome pile 2. If you chose the Mystic Mondays, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what the Oracle cards have in store for you. So the first message here we have is Stand Your Ground with the Mountains card. We have Snake, Shed Old Skin. Quite interesting here. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. We have Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Number 1 here. So this is about taking action. And then we have Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Number 19, which is a 2 card, right? No, reduced in numerology, it's 1. So we have 11 here, 1 and 1. So this could be also about taking action. We have Blame, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Interesting. We have Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. And finally we have Envy, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Alrighty, pile 2. So your spirit guides have some pretty urgent messages here for you. With the Mountain Stand Your Ground card, and especially with the Blame, Regret, and Envy, these are some heavier emotions likely that you've been experiencing. And Mountains is saying here, it's time for you to stand up for yourself. If there's somebody in your life that has been taking advantage of you in some way, or you feel like your boundaries have simply been crossed, it's time for you to confront this energy. It's time for you to stand up and take back your power. Especially with the Blame card here, which says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Not the well-being of others, but mine. So if you're a giver, it's time for you to be a little bit selfish with yourself. Start to prioritize yourself. With Snake here, Shed Old Skin, you're being called to release the past with the Regret card. I know that I cannot change the past, right? So there's a theme here of understanding that the past belongs there for a reason. So if there's something that has been bothering you, it's time for you to look at this and try to understand why it is that you feel these things so strongly still. Was this a failed business venture? Was this a job where you had to be let go of? Or was this a relationship, a falling out with a friend? Whatever it may be that has been weighing down on your heart. Interestingly enough, I am seeing this trader holding his heart like this, as you can see there. It's time for you to release that. It's time to begin anew. I'm getting the Judgment card here. It's about putting the past to rest, assimilating the lessons, and moving on into a brand new cycle, right? The world. With the Trader here, exchange energy to create abundance, and Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Some of you may be called into a group project or some sort of new endeavor that you're being called to do. So with this Trader card here, it says exchange energy to create abundance. So if some of you have been kind of sitting on the sidelines, especially with these 2 number 1 cards here, at least that's what they add up to, this is a call to action and a call to saying that you get whatever you invest into. Now, the universe will always pay back to you whatever it is you put out. So if you're putting out love and good intentions and all this wonderful energy, it's going to bring more of that back to you, even if there are failures along the way. Because remember, if something leaves our lives, there's likely a reason behind it. It probably wasn't going to meet up to our expectations or what it was that we truly wanted, what was in alignment with our soul. So whenever something leaves, there's a vacuum, and that space needs to be filled. And nature abhors a vacuum, right? So it's that vacuum is going to be filled with something even better, something that you actually want, right? With Dog Spirit here, be loyal to what you love. This is also a call to ask yourself, what is it that you love? What is it that you love to do? Who are the people that influence your decisions? The people that you love. Do you do enough for yourself as well? Are you being loyal to yourself? And finally, we have the Envy card here. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This is about recognizing that you are an individual and that your authenticity makes you you. And this is what makes you absolutely 100% beautiful. You are a unique being of love and light, and you deserve all of the good things that come to you. Sometimes they may be delayed, however, and so we may start to compare ourselves to others, right? So envy is about that. It's about wanting what someone else has. So if you ever feel envious towards someone, you're putting out the lack of that, because you're saying that person seems to be worth it, but why am I not? And it's not about what the other people are worth or anything like that, because your inherent value is infinite. You don't have a price. There's no price tag to you. You are of infinite potential and abundance. And it's about recognizing this within yourself and recognizing just how beautiful you are as an individual. We don't walk the same path. The destination is the same, but we don't walk the same path. Sometimes some people's path is a little bit more winding. Some people like to take, a leisurely stroll through the park. Some people want to run through things, right? So it's about recognizing the journey and understanding that we all have our own journey and we all have our own struggles, and that's what makes life beautiful. That's what makes our experience so unique. And understand that that's why sometimes some people appear to be behind when they're not really. It's their learning process, it's their growth. No individual is ever going to be the same as any other. That's what individuality is all about, right? So your spirit guides are asking you to, if you're being hard on yourself, it's time to stop being so hard on yourself. Shed that old skin. It's time to grow into your new one, and it's time for you to stand your ground and recognize your worth. So let's see a little bit about what your spirit guides have for you from the tarot. Yeah, so some of you may have gone through a job loss here with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. This could also simply be, there may be an event coming towards you that is going to make you question your self-worth, or you have already gone through this, and so you're stuck in a place right now of conflict as well. Look at this, we have the Ten of Swords as well at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could be feeling like the universe is kind of like pit against you when it's not. The universe, remember how I said the universe abhors a vacuum, nature abhors a vacuum? This is the vacuum right now. This has been sucked out of your life so something new could fill it, right? So let's see here. What is it that this vacuum is going to be filled by? What is this that the universe is bringing towards you? The High Priestess is coming in here. So we have the High Priestess here. You already have an intuitive and deep knowing that something is coming. And this something is being presented to you by the Page of Pentacles. So this could be a new idea that you have. This could be a new financial venture for some of you. But this is about you knowing what is to come. There's an opportunity coming, and I think you already have that intuitive sense. With the Three of Swords and the Star here, some of you may have gone through a heartbreaking situation in the past, and with the Star here, this card speaks of healing that. So you're going to be healing these past wounds that you've gone through. If somebody out there may have had a falling out with an Aquarius, because the Star is the sign of Aquarius, right? And with the Three of Swords, this pain is coming to an end. It's coming to a close. So what is going to come after this healing process is completed? So we have the Ten of Swords here. So this is a complete and total ending of the past cycle. So this is the ending of whatever this situation that you've dealt with, right? So you may be standing up for yourself and bringing this in suddenly. This could be with the Justice card. You could have been dealing with a Libra as well. Or you could be a Libra, but this is about you bringing in justice, and this is about balancing yourself out after this ending. With the Ace of Wands, this is a brand new opportunity, a brand new spark, a desire to do something new. This is a brand new beginning for you out there in the world. Let's see here. What is this brand new beginning bringing? Spirit guides for pile 2. This is definitely a heavier reading that I'm getting here. Some of you may be holding on to certain things, and this is why you need to let this go, because if you're not, okay, your spirit guides are coming through with a very urgent message here, pile 2. If you get stuck in this energy of like being down and out and being sad about the past and just living in the pain, you're going to just manifest more of this, and your spirit guides are trying to get you to understand this very important lesson. The brand new beginning cannot come if you're stuck in this energy. If you're stuck in this energy with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups, this is only going to bring you more indecision, and you're not going to be able to see the opportunity before you. This is a very urgent and somewhat difficult message for some of you. I'm getting a sense that your spirit guides may actually be just a tiny bit frustrated with you, and I haven't exactly had this feeling. I tend to try and keep things on a fluffy note, but this is definitely, your spirit guides are trying to tell you something right now. It's very important that you listen. With the Two of Swords, you're being split into two ways. Some of you may have closed off your heart. With the Seven of Cups, there may be a lot of confusion as a result of this. They're trying to get you to get into a place of emotional balance with the King of Cups. This is emotional maturity. This is someone who can deal with the blows of life but still stand up at the end of the day. They don't take things personally. Let's see here. What other message do your spirit guides have? Yes. See, now the reading is changing. As soon as you come into this place, we have the Empress, Taurus, Libra. This is the energy that you should be embodying and the energy that you're meant to embody with the Empress card. This is somebody who knows their worth, knows their value, knows what they want in life, and that they deserve it. Because you do, because you're absolutely beautiful. This Empress card speaks of beauty and love and fertility and abundance. So this is the energy you will be stepping into so long as you break free from this karmic lesson. I'm getting this as a very heavy karmic lesson for you guys. The scales are balancing with the Justice card, and you're being called to action here. You're being called to leave the past behind because that's where it belongs. Yes, this is just more confirmation for me. We have the Five of Cups here. This is about letting go of the past. You need to process the emotional loss, the regrets that you have. There's a need for you to leave this behind. We have 2 5s. So this is about change. This is changing you. This is transforming you. It's time to shed the old skin. Some of you may have very heavy karmic lessons to understand at this time. And trust me, I've been there before. I've gone through the difficulties, and it's not easy. But when you actually choose the spiritual path and you choose to overcome these things and you dig deep, you'll find the hope and you'll find the healing at the end of this. That's what the Star card is. It's about hope, right? Yes. This for me is just confirmation with the Strength card here. This is Leo energy. This is you needing to dig deep, and I mean real deep. I mean, stand up for yourself. It's time for you to stand your ground. It's time to dig as deep as you possibly can and deal with it. Because unfortunately, life is going to throw things at you that aren't going to always be pleasant. We go through some very unpleasant situations in life, but they're learning opportunities for us. They grow us as individuals. They help us become more compassionate, not to just others, but more importantly to ourselves, because we should love ourselves. We should understand our worth and our value with this Empress card here. It's time for you to dig deep, Pile 2. Your spirit guides have been desperately trying to get you through this, but I feel like some of you have kind of almost not wanted to see things clearly. Be loyal to what you love. What is it that you love? And the answer primarily should always be yourself, but then what comes after that, right? And what is it that these choices bring for us? So any more messages, Pile 2, for Pile 2 spirit guides? Any more messages? Yeah, okay. So there may have been situations in the past. This could be you or another person with the Five of Swords here, and especially with the Magician. I don't like this combination of cards. We do have the Nine of Pentacles, seeing your worth, seeing your value. This is the pre-Empress card, so it's about understanding that. But with the Five of Swords and Magician, some of you are not manifesting good things. So for some of you, I'm getting with the Five of Swords and the Magician card, some of you are not manifesting from a very good place because it's from a place of ego and the desire to beat others in competition. There is no beating others. There are never any winners in life because we're all one. We are all connected. There's no such thing as beating another person. That doesn't exist because we're all in it together, believe it or not. I know the physical reality may appear differently, but the reality is that we're all connected, and what unites us is love. And so with this Magician and Five of Swords, if this isn't resonating for you, this could have been a person who came into your life who was like this, who may have manipulated you. So this is someone who likely didn't see your worth and didn't see your value with the Nine of Pentacles. And it's time to put that in the past with the Judgment card here. It's about putting things in the past where they belong, reflecting on our wrongdoings, because we all carry shadow aspects. It's nice to believe that we're all perfect just the way we are, but that's not always the case. And sometimes we're in for a very rude awakening, and we have to answer the call of the divine and see that we all have responsibilities. And look at what happens after this. We have the Sun. Your spirit guides are saying that once you reflect on this and once you put this in the past, absolute happiness, joy, growth, expansion, bliss is right around the corner. It's just you having to dig deep and looking at yourself, looking at your circumstances, and taking ownership for these things. So Pile 2, I know this was a heavier reading, and I apologize if I came off as stern, but this is your spirit guide's message to you. And I just want you to understand that I am rooting every single one of you on through these painful circumstances, because I know how difficult it can be. I've been in your shoes before, and I've gone through this painful awakening myself. And I just want you to know that it is true that the Sun is coming. The happiness comes after the difficult times. There's a new dawn, there's a new day coming right around the corner. So Pile 2, I'm going to end the reading here. If you enjoyed this content, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. As always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care. Hello and welcome, Pile 3. If you chose the Golden Heart Nouveau Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have for you. I'm getting some very holy energy here. I feel like you have a lot of angelic presence in your life right now. So let's go ahead and see the from the angels and ancestors. We have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. We have a Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Wow. This is very spiritual already. Wow, hold the space with the Druid card here. This is definitely very, very, like, some of you may be very empathic. You may have very, very potent divine gifts. We have Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely, number 47. So that reduces down to 11. Some of you may be seeing 1111 a lot lately. We have Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings. Just number 64, which reduces down to a 1. So maybe even 111. We have Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. We have Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Wow, that is beautiful. Gratitude and abundance. Fantastic. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Look at that. And interestingly enough, at the top of the deck, when I was showing the deck, there's the Ace of Pentacles. So there may be a brand new opportunity coming in. Some of you may already have an intuitive knowing about this, that there's a brand new thing coming in. You're being called to honor your intuition. Your intuition is actually guiding you in the right direction. So that's fantastic. With the Shapeshifter card, transform and unveil your gifts. So this is a call to action for you to go within and spend some time in meditation, contemplation, to allow yourself to shift into this new reality of who you are. Some of you may have gone through a lot of change in life, especially here with the Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. There may have been some difficult circumstances that you've dealt with, and your spirit guides are asking you right now that this is a time of healing before the thing that is to come. The thing that is to come here is abundance and success. So they're asking you to hold the space for that. There isn't a lot of action that I'm seeing that you need to take here, but we'll see in the tarot if they have any messages about actions. But Pig Spirit is saying use your mind wisely as well. So for me, I'm getting the sense that a lot of you may need to practice more mindfulness, especially here with the Druid card, right? Gratitude is incredibly important during this time for you. You need to be grateful for the little things, because this is going to bring more of this abundance and success energy. Your spirit guides are telling you that this is coming. There's something massive going to break through in your life, and it is fantastic. So, I mean, these two cards just alone say a lot, right? Abundance and success, that's like That is the perfect combo there. So this is beautiful. Your intuition has already been leading you in this direction. You already know that this is coming. Some of you have that sense of anticipation and you're holding the space for it. And if you don't, you're being called to do that. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. This was a pretty straightforward message. So let's go ahead and see here. What is let's get a little bit more about the success and abundance for you, pile 3. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic. Okay. So let's take a moment here. This is the order that the cards came out. So the first card that came out, we have a lot of court cards. Like literally every single one of these except for one is a court card. I have 5 cards here. So we have the King of Wands. So this is about, this is heavy masculine energy here. Some of you could be dealing with a collaboration, even, with lots of people. Maybe some of you have a business or something like that, because the King of Wands is kind of like a CEO of a business, because he has a vision, and he creates using that vision. It's inspiration, right? He's the kind of person who takes the inspiration and makes it happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This man brings success in. Now, this doesn't mean, of course, that you are a masculine or anything like that, although some of you could be, but this is more about the energy this embodies. This success and abundance is requiring you to transform yourself into this state of recognizing your power. You are a divine being, and you can manifest anything in this life that you want. We have the Empress card here. This is abundance. This is the other card of abundance. This is the sign of Taurus and Libra. So we do have Aries, Leo, Sag here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Taurus and Libra here. So some of you could be dealing with these signs, and there may even be like a collaboration between you and a group of people, because I am seeing people here. So with the Empress card, this is, as I said, this is abundance in all forms, in love, in finances. This is a person who knows their worth, knows their value, knows what they bring to the table, and she's also the kind of person who gets things done. Now, the Empress can be a little bit lazy at times because she's so comfortable, right? I mean, look at how comfortable she looks in that chair. She's just feeling herself, which is good. There's very divine feminine energy here. But there's a sense here of needing to take action with the King of Wands. Now, we have the King of Cups here, too. The King of Cups is somebody who uses a good balance of logic and heart space. So this is about bringing yourself into a balance of knowing your heart, knowing what your mind has to say, and being tempered in your emotions. For some of you, this if you were in a relationship, this could be a same-sex couple. That is a possibility. We do have the Page of Pentacles next. So this is about learning new things. This is about learning new things, right? Transform and unveil your gifts. This is a practical way of doing that. So there is a need here for learning. Your spirit guides are asking you to learn new things. Take any ideas that you have and move forward with them. If you feel inspired to do something, take the practical steps in order to get that stuff done, because there is success in the cards here for you. We have the Page of Cups. So this is more love energy here. This is likely an offer coming in for some of you. This is also a call to action to get in touch with your intuition, as the Medicine Mother states. And this is about using your imagination and holding that state of imaginative, creative, childlike energy. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a place that you're coming into because of the gratitude and because you're holding this space. You've done a very good job of transmuting these energies. For some of you, there could have been a person who's coming in with an apology with the Page of Cups who may want to reconcile, given the fact that I do see sometimes life stings here with the Lost Spirit. But remember, this is somewhat of a general reading, so take whatever resonates. So let's see what more of this success and abundance is bringing. As I'm seeing a lot of people here. Okay, so some of you, interesting. Okay, I think I understand this now. So we had a few cards that came out here. We have the moon. So you may not recognize what's going on right now with the moon. You may be feeling a little bit lost right now. Your spirit guides are letting you know that this is part of what's going on. There's a reason why you need to hold the space, and this is kind of, in a sense, I'm getting like a divine test of like using your intuition to kind of like get through the murky waters, because you may not be able to see things clearly. There may be some deception here with the Seven of Swords. For some of you, this could come in different forms. This could be someone who is keeping a secret from you. With the moon card here, this usually isn't a good combination of cards, and you're being called to use your mind wisely in these situations, because somebody may not have the highest intentions for you. Use your intuition with people when it comes to this. The other interpretation that I'm getting is that some of you may be shirking your responsibilities, and your spirit guides are asking you to step into a place where you take action in your life, and you don't let things fall through the cracks. Take the time to actually plan out your day, or whatever it means for you to be responsible. What does responsibility look like to you? Don't overwhelm yourself, of course, but take on what you can. With the Three of Wands here, this manifestation is coming, right? Hold the space. This is the Druid here, holding the space for the manifestation to come in. Turn your back on this indecision or this energy of illusion and wait for it. Have faith. This is a call for faith here. And with the Seven of Wands here, this is about standing up for yourself. Your spirit guides are asking you to fight for what it is that you want. Don't back down. Don't allow other people to step all over you. This is an energy of protection. Protect yourself. Step into that energy and take action to protect the things that you desire, what it is that you love. With the Wheel of Fortune here, there's divine timing at play. That's what I'm getting. But this is a good thing because it's moving forward. Things are moving forward behind the scenes. If you've been waiting on something, it's coming in. It's just a matter of time. The divine has to work things out. There's several different little, I'm seeing like kind of like different threads kind of being weaved around you that are connecting the right people, especially with all these people coming in. Some of these people you may not even know, and they're being brought into your life for a reason. Some of this could be soul family, people that you'll instantly have a connection with, friendship and romantic for some of you. And this is, and the reason I'm also saying romantic here is the Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a very happy connection coming in for you, something that is supposed to go the distance. Now, let's go ahead and see here. What's something pile 3 has to keep an eye out for? Because I'm getting the sense here that there might be something amiss here, and you're being called to use your intuition. So what is this thing? Okay, you're being called to have compassion and use your inner strength to pull through this. We have the Strength card here, Justice, and the Fool. Okay, so something to keep an eye out here for is with the Strength card and the Justice card here. This is about having compassion and being in a balanced state. Sometimes you have to do the right thing. Sometimes you have to follow your morals. And this is a call to action to do the right thing. If there are certain things that need to be cut out of your life, even if it hurts, it is the time to do it, especially with the Wasp Spirit here. There are certain things likely that you need to let go of that you may not be willing to part with. And this could come in different forms. It's going to look very different for each and every one of you. This could be a lifestyle that you have. This could be friendships that you've outgrown a very long time ago. And even for some of you, this could be a relationship that you've outgrown, that you've only been in because it's stable, and the passion and the love has kind of dwindled over time. And this is about digging deep and doing the right thing for you, because you're the one that matters. Your happiness matters, right? Take a leap of faith. Move forward. It's time to leave the past behind, and it's time to take a step in the right direction. With the Magician card at the bottom of the deck, this is telling you to manifest your dreams. Step into that power of manifesting what it is that you truly want. If you want happiness, you can get it, pile 3. It's just about using your mind and creating the things that you want. We have another king coming out here that wanted to come out. We have the King of Pentacles. So this is about creating the life of your dreams for yourself. This is about taking a practical approach, no nonsense, and taking the time and willpower to do the things that it is that you want in order to bring this abundance in. It's time to take action. We have a lot of masculine energy. We have a good combination of masculine and feminine energies here too. So this is fantastic, because that means you're in the right place. Any other messages you have, Spirit Guides, for pile 3? Okay. With the Two of Swords here, some of you may be in a state of not knowing what to do. You may be torn in two different directions. You're not really sure what to do. Your spirit guides are asking you to tap into your intuition. Silence the mind, silence the thoughts, be mindful, be in the moment, hold the space, right? And tap into your feelings and emotions, because they are going to lead you. It's time to take action. It's time to move forward in your life. Even if sometimes we have to let things go, it's time to release the attachment to those things. Nine of Pentacles is the pre-Empress card. It's time to note what your value is. It's time for you to recognize what your value is and what you're worth. Be grateful for the things that you have, because not a lot of people may necessarily have those, right? With the, oh, interesting. So we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy. This is about going within, doing some soul searching. What is it that you want? Once again, with the Druid, hold the space, right? It's about knowing what you want, looking at yourself and what it is that you want clearly. Maybe some of you may need to spend some time alone, and your spirit guides are telling you that when you do this, you're going to have that moment of inspiration, that moment of clarity that you've been waiting for. And with the Six of Wands, you'll be able to finally take decisive action as to what it is that you truly want in life. And you're going to be very successful. You're going to emerge victorious at the end of all this. These are very auspicious cards to have. This is beautiful. Yeah, see here with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Once again, this is very masculine energy that we're finally getting here. You're going to know what it is that you want. Yes, it's going to take some balance. Yes, it's going to take some reprioritizing, but you're going to be able to see things clearly, cut the things out of your life that you no longer need, and you're going to be able to enter a much more balanced and happy state. So pile 3, these are the messages that your spirit guides have for you. This is looking absolutely beautiful. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care.